Hello, ladies and gentlemen, CaptainShack here, and welcome to Star Wars Warlords. It's a total conversion mod for the original Homeworld. Sadly, the remastered edition of this mod is not out yet, though the dev says that it's in the works. We haven't heard anything about it in some time, not since Gearbox actually released the remastered version of Homeworld. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, that's okay. I'm going to explain it to you real quick. Homeworld is a classic strategy game, came out way back when, in the good old days. PC gaming. It's a three-dimensional space combat strategy game, right? Not something that we've really ever seen before in 3 dimensions, where you can actually tell your ships to go up and go down. This mod came out for it a little while after it came out, and you can download it now on Steam if you have the remastered version of Homeworld, which Gearbox Software actually re-released the game in HD glory goodness after they bought the rights to it, and it made installing mods really easy. It's a one-click install. I will warn you, however, that I have had some crashing issues with this particular mod when playing as the... what was I? I think I was playing as the Republic, or as the Rebels, I mean. I was playing as the Rebels, and I crashed about 20 minutes into a match. You can save skirmish matches. You can't play this multiplayer against the computer. But we're going to go ahead and get started. Today, we're going to be playing as the Empire, because for whatever reason, I'm in a real Imperial mood. I have seen the new Star Wars movie. There will be no spoilers in this video, other than to say I needed a day to digest it. I was going to do a review, decided not to, and now, I sat there and I've thought about it, and I really like it. I'm going to do a video on why I love the new movie so much. I think it's better than A New Hope. I don't think it's as good as Empire, so it kind of fits firmly in between those. The prequel trilogy was not my thing. I grew up with the original movies, so... and I know a lot of people like to talk trash about it, but there's a whole generation that grew up with those prequel movies, and they kind of fell in love with them. So I'm not going to talk shit about those movies, because I love the clones, by the way. So I have things out of the prequels that I do love. I like the new movie. Anyways, let's get started. I'm playing as the Empire. We're going to be playing against an expert. Alliance. Now, the sides you can play as are the Alliance, the Empire, the Militia. If you don't know what the Militia are... if you played Star Wars Galaxies, they are like the criminal faction. You're going to have a lot of those Hutt fighters. You're going to have a lot of the... you're going to have like a mix of both sides, actually, because a lot of the ships were pirated or they were just sold by the corporations. So you get a nice mix in the Militia. You also get, I think, some of the CIS, old, like, retired ships. They do have the CIS. The Separatists are there. And the Republic is in there. So you can get stuff like the Venador and the Acclamator 2s and all that jazz. So whatever you're looking for. I, personally, going to be playing as the Empire versus the Alliance. That's the theme. We're going to be starting off... now, there's different ways to start the match off in this. You can do facilities, which is like the old school harvesting resources, getting your refinery ships out there, collecting resources, building up a fleet, and then getting into combat. Because I crashed last time I was doing that, that's a really slow start. I want to get right into the shit. I want to get right into the battle, the big fleet battle. I'm Admiral Shack today. So we're going to take on reinforcements. That's going to give us a starting fleet. It's actually going to give us a beacon, and we'll hyperspace onto the beacon with whatever ships we build. And we're going to start off with a crap ton of money. What is this? Like $20 million, right? Okay, $2 million. We're going to start with a ton of RUs, which are resource units. Let's get started. Hyperspace is on. There are tons of options to change how the game plays out. Let's go. Expert, yep. And yes, I want a fleet of Star Destroyers. I want Victory Class. I want TIE Fighters. I want TIE Bombers. I want TIE Interceptors, TIE Ds, Stealth TIEs, TIE everything. It's going to be glorious. So this is what we start with, our little piddly beacon. But if you know anything about Star Wars, the nav beacons are what they kind of lock onto to calculate their jump to hyperspace. That means the fleet is on its way, and we're going to bring in... well, the first thing we're going to bring in... let's go into the capital ships. Since we're not worried about the speed with this... because we're not getting resources, I can sit here and actually look at these. Now, we have super capitals. We do have the executor class. Ooh, oh man, I don't think I can actually afford that without blowing all my money on the executor. Oh, that's expensive. We can also get the Mandator, which is kind of the old school giant flagship of the new Republic, of the old Republic. Not even the old Republic. It gets really confusing. The Republic before the Empire. There we go. Pride of the Core, I'm pretty sure, is that ship class. What we will do, though, I think we'll focus on a smaller group. We won't build the gigantic capital ship. What we will build is some classic ones. We're going to do a classic fleet of, like, yes, Imperial destroyers. Let's bring them in. The fleet is arriving. Let's do a couple of victories in there. We got to have our fields of TIE fighters. Let's get a couple of TIE bombers in there. Oh, there's a cap. Ah, damn, I left the fighter cap on. Or the cap of ships in general. So I guess we're going to have a mix of ships. But let's look at what we've got so far. We have a couple of Victory-class Star Destroyers. Even how old this mod is, that looks great. That looks fantastic. Let's close some of these menus. Look at that. What are you doing? What are you doing? Mark II. And then we've got these guys. Beautiful. Imperator. The classic Star Destroyer. Looking good. Let's get the fleet into some type of formation.
Copy. Understood.
Get you guys together. We can actually take the TIE fighters and we can tell them to go inside the Star Destroyers. Like, let's do that. Let's get inside the Victory class. Right? The first true Star Destroyer. Even though some people say the Acclamator was the first Star Destroyer. It was the first spearhead shape that they went with. So it's like the proto Star Destroyer. The Acclamator and the Venator. But can we get zoomed in on one of these TIE bombers? I don't know why it's not letting me do it. Let's do TIE fighter. There we go. Oh, God, guys. You coming in close enough? Wow! We can hear the TIEs. And we actually go up into the docking base. And most of the ships are set up properly, so they'll actually dock up where they're supposed to. Now, they're auto-undocking because if you hit L, you can go into all the ship's launch bays. And I have them all on auto-launch. So what they're really doing is just rearming and repairing. And you can do that mid-fight, too. Just be careful. Because they'll be... Oh, shit, we have an enemy fleet approaching. Here we go. So the rebels look like they've gotten themselves a Star Destroyer. Most have captured it. The rebel bastards. Rebel scum. We've got a couple of MC-80s in the back. And then what every Imperial or a rebel fleet needs to have, a bunch of frigates, apparently. I thought those were going to be fighters. Looks like they didn't bring in a lot of fighters. Or any fighters, for that matter. All right, let's go ahead and engage. I'm ordering the fleet to engage the nearest, and let's go ahead and flesh out the rest of the fleet. Let's do a Eclipse Dreadnought. Oh my goodness, let's get some frigates in there. We need a nice mix of frigates. Let's get some Lancer frigates. Let's get some Nebulon Bs, support ships. Can't get an Acclamator for some reason. I think we need to research it or something. Let's get an Enforcer cruiser and an Immobilizer. Yes. Oh yes. Where is it? Where is she? This is one of my favorites. What is this? This is like a flak ship. Oh, this is the ship that they're using in Rebels a lot now. This is the like the patrol ship, which is pretty sweet. All right, the battle has begun. My TIE fighters are in there. You can see them flying around. Mass number. No, TIE fighters are cheap. We can replace these guys like mad. Like as soon as we lose them, we'll start replacing them. Let's open this up. TIE squadron's about half dead. We can click it and see individual squadrons are dying. You build them by the squadron. As they die, it'll free up build cap. We can build some more. When you do play this, I recommend... Oh, shit. We're going to lose our first victory class. What are you doing? Engage. Engage in glorious combat. Fire those missiles. And then here's one of our patrol ships. We got to bring in more reinforcements, and we can use the hyperdrive to get them into range. So let's do... Dreadnoughts. Let's do Venators. It's a couple of classic Venators. Maybe they haven't been retired since the days of the Clone Wars. Oh, they jumped right in. What we'll do is we'll do an entire Venator fleet. Yes. Give me a bunch of you boys. Now we're going to take all the Venators, and we're going to jump them in behind enemy lines, flanking them. This is so going to get them killed. I don't care, though. The MC-80s are broadsiding us. There's our Venator fleet. Immediately engaged and being completely and utterly decimated. Oh, poor life choices. Come on, boys, open up with those cannons. You can actually see the cannons turning and firing. Mayday, mayday. All right, this was a poor choice. Start calculating your jump to hyperspace. Retreat with the rest of the fleet. Fall back, let them come to us, and then let's get something big. We need. Do we have enough money for this? We do! Ah! And Tartan Cruiser reporting. You're not a Tartan Cruiser. Engage everything. Bring down the Imperial Hammer. That's an asteroid, not the Executor. Open fire. Eliminate the enemy. Look at the amount of firepower. Vader's flagship has arrived. Oh, you're dead, son. You're dead. We will eliminate the rebel fleet. Hyperspace jump initiated. We're getting right up their faces.
Ship under attack.
You get over here. Can we replace our fighters? We can. Let's go ahead and get ourselves some TIE Advanced. Where's our TIE Interceptors? I love the TIE Interceptor. We're calling in a fleet of TIE Interceptors. 5 TIE Interceptor squadrons are prepared for combat. We're bringing them in. They do not have jump drives. Lore friendly, look at that.
Destination locked in.
Got a couple of bulk cruisers. You guys go ahead and engage the bulk cruiser. And we'll see this from the TIE Fighter, TIE Interceptor perspective. The battle. I love the scale of this. Oops, I lost him.
Engineering
Click up.
damage.
Click up. They're so small. Click somebody.
Under
There we go.
attack. We're going down.
Get in there, boys. Engage the bulk cruisers.
Breach in starboard fuel chamber. Ship under attack.
Look at that. Now, the enemy has brought in more reinforcements. We've got
Breach. Breach.
some of the old Clone Wars ships? Really?
Under attack.
We're about to lose another Venator. We need more firepower.
What's our damage?
There's our support fire coming in for emergency. So you can see this mod is just fantastic in its scale.
Awaiting your command.
Attack the enemy flagship. Eliminate them.
Ship under attack.
Its scale is great. The effects are fantastic. I mean, remember how old this is. I can't wait till an HD version comes out. But like MC80s, for most mods, you can actually see inside the docking bays. They look terrible. They really do most of the time. We're about to lose another one of our Star Destroyers. Looks like we need to replenish the Star Destroyer fleet. And this time, let's go with just a bunch of victories. Let's just bring in the victory fleet. We're done messing around with these rebels. All hands abandon ship. All hands abandon ship. Losing another Star Destroyer. Oh. Oof, there she is. There's the fleet. Engage.
Attack
Targets.
run initiated.
The Imperial fleet has arrived.
Under attack. Enemy contact. Let's do this. Reporting.
Look at them opening up.
Ship under attack.
The Imperial blockade. The second fleet.
Ready.
Move out
Coordinates confirmed.
and target the support fleet. Our TIE interceptors. What is that noise? Something big is being destroyed. We're about to take out the second MC-80, which looks like he's just out of range.
Under attack.
Oh, those are missile launches.
Ship under attack.
Look at this thing. Let's bring this down to the same level as the battle, because it looks like it's spearing them. Let's go you down. Rejoin the fleet, Commander.
Ready.
Bring your troops in. They just lost another support ship. There's an MC-80. Blow it up. What's really cool about this, if you're playing in the normal like resource collection mode, is when ships explode, their resources, like you're about to see this Liberty go up.
Ship under
There she
attack.
goes.
Stabilizer.
We've eliminated the rebel fleet. Now we're just cleaning up. Oh, look at that explosion. It'll actually leave wreckage that you can harvest. So when you send your guys to go get the wreckage, they'll actually grab the pieces and bring them back to your flagship or your starbase. Oh, look at that wreckage of the MC-80. It'll actually pick up these pieces and move them around, so you have to salvage the ship. So sites of great battles during a resource match end up being things to fight over. All right, boys, you can open up on the rest of the support fleet. One of our larger Star Destroyers are in the background. Where did he go? There he is. Oh, man, you've gotten the shit kicked out of you. You can see the damage marks. Where the... Oh, look at its cannons. Look at those cannons. What are you doing here, anyways? Get into the fight, my friend. Get into the fight. I bet your engines have been destroyed, haven't they? Yeah. Look at all the missiles. That's what it is. It's the victory classes. They're all launching missiles at the same time and taking out the bulk cruisers. Boom. Get away from my buoy. My nav buoy. And there we go, guys. We just won the battle. So that's just a quick look at the mod. In this mode, it seems to run fine. My crashes have always been in the gathering resources mode. Though, like I said, I was playing as the militia when I crashed. So it might have something to do with the militia units. I recommend you guys try it out. I want to do a match as the Republic and be very heavily fighter focused. I think I'm going to take the... can we move you guys over there? I want to see your engines turn on.
Moving while engaged.
There they go. You can see their engines like flashing on and off. I'm not really sure why they're not staying on. I want to see what a heavy fighter fleet can do against stuff like the Empire. I think that'll be really cool. Tonight, I'm supposed to be recording... what am I recording? One of the Sins of a Solar Empire Star Wars mods with Veil4. So expect those videos if everything goes smoothly soon. If you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up button for CaptainShack's flagship. The Enforcer. That's what I will name her. The Enforcer of galactic peace and prosperity. And I will see you guys in the next Star Wars mod video, because we're doing that all week. Super hyped because of the movie.
Affirmative, sir.
Somebody get out here and repair the engines. I don't want to have to push this thing. I do want to see this thing loaded down with TIE fighters. Like, look, you can see. Fire control systems are also offline, so it's lost its damage. Yeah, looks like our engines may be shot out.
Awaiting your command.
Bummer. Bummer. Pretty cool, though. I wonder how I fix that. Oh, I know how you fix it. Let me see if I can build them. Now I have to see repair droids. Close that. Close that. Stop all the things you're doing. I want more repair droids. Now I have to know. Like, this is a mechanic I want to know about. Come over here and repair the ship. Repair droids?
Roger.
Oh, they look mean. Repair droids approaching the wreckage. Look at all the wreckage. In the victory classes. You can put them on like a patrol route. I always wanted a strategy game that played out like Homeworld in the actual battles, but gave you that Sins of a Solar Empire-esque control of more of like the galaxy that you're fighting over, right? So you can pick areas that you can stop enemy resources. You can set up secret bases if you're playing as the Rebel Alliance, like that kind of thing. And then have like 20 people playing. It would be so cool. That kind of scale. Let's see if we can bring those engines back online. She is doing self-repairs. That's cool.
Keep going.
Let's see if the engines work at all. She is beginning to repair herself. Also,
Reporting.
Can you collect?
Move order confirmed.
That was just a move order. No, you can't collect. All right,
Ready.
well, go back to repairing.
Move order
Off you go.
confirmed. Repair order confirmed.
Let's see what the effect is on these guys. Begin repairs of the Star Destroyer. It's needed for the Emperor's fleet.
Repairs initiated.
Are they like locking onto it? The health is going up really fast. Whoa. What? I guess if you have a ton of them, they just kind of latch onto the sides.
Destroyer here.
Destroyer here. Can I not move you? I can jump you. It's probably moving really slowly. Let's give it a
Let's
move over.
move out.
But I can still jump you, right?
Calculating.
Yeah, I
jump
can still
to light.
hyperspace jump. Calculating jump to
Exit
hyperspace.
coordinates confirmed.
What does it look like when I jump? Let's try it.
Yes, Commander.
That's move. Jump that way.
Calculate jump to light speed.
It just makes the sound effect. There's no move. That's too bad.
Exit coordinates
The
confirmed.
the Star Trek mod has a great hyperspace effect. It actually looks like they're jumping to warp. All right, guys. I will see you in the next video. Later.